All right.
Holes.
Oh, did you do that on purpose?
No.
It's not my fault. I didn't know it could do that. I don't even know if it should. So then I started leaking
think
tranny
it
fluid.
should.
Yeah, tranny fluid's everywhere. Can we say tranny fluid nowadays?
Do we care?
No. Today we are back with Showboat and the IndyCar build. I think it'll be fun. Where is he? There he is. What's up, dude?
Not much.
So what are we working on today?
We are splitting a car in half.
Yes, let's go do it.
So we need to connect this transmission
Uh-huh.
to the bulkhead on the back of the monocoque.
Yeah.
So we're gonna run a tube from here to here.
Yeah.
And then from down here, we're gonna run another little tube to triangulate it up to here.
Yeah, now why are we doing that?
Because this car used to have a stressed engine in it.
Yeah.
This is a Honda K series, not
Yeah.
a stressed engine.
Yes.
We would do some serious damage, and I'm not even sure it would run. You
Uh,
might lock the motor up with that much.
it would get blown to smithereens. It would be stressed. We would induce forces in it it was never designed to have. So, as you guys might have noticed, and I've talked about in the past, there's a big billet dry sump pan down here. This big billet adapter between the transaxle and the engine. And those are structural pieces that also mount to the motor. The billet pan at the bottom attaches to the bulkhead here, of course, of the carbon fiber monocoque, and down here. And it is built like a brick poop house on purpose. So now these tubes up here, what are they connecting exactly, and why are we going from the points we are to the points we are?
So we're connecting the toilet bowl.
Nobody knows what a toilet bowl is.
It's this big fancy cast piece of aluminum on the top.
That's
of
what
the
racers
transmission.
call the toilet bowl, yes. Okay, so the toilet bowl.
To where it would have bolted to the valve covers on the Mercedes V8. To where the front of the valve covers on the Mercedes
These
V8
big pins here.
would have bolted to.
Structural pins, yeah.
So that's where those loads were originally designed to go through. So we need to connect those
With tubular steel, right?
with tubular steel.
Okay, so why are we taking it all apart then?
Because we're running one from down here, another tube up to the bottom, up to these
Yep.
studs.
Yep.
Well, there's all this extra aluminum that's heavy and in our way, and
Yep.
preventing us from getting to the turbo, and the turbo getting out to the motor. And
So what are we gonna do with all that heavy extra aluminum that's in our way?
cut it off.
Yes, cut it out, yes. Also, we're gonna slightly move the point, and we're gonna cut off some of there to make way for the aero tunnels in the under tray, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else to describe, or we take this hee-haw apart?
No. Enough talk, Casey. Let's split this car in half.
Yes, I like your style, sir. Fist bump. Time lapse. Beauty of time-lapse action, it hides when things happen that we didn't think could happen. Aiden, what happened that we didn't think could happen?
The input shaft of the transmission came out.
It
of
done
where
came
was
out.
supposed to be.
What?
Where it's supposed to be?
It
Not
wanted
where
to be
it's
in the
supposed
clutch.
to be.
It's friends with the clutch and pilot bearing. Yeah, I
Casey's
didn't.
fault.
It's not my fault. I didn't know it could do that. I don't even know if it should. So then I started
I don't
leaking
think it
tranny fluid.
should.
Yeah, tranny fluid's everywhere. Can we say tranny fluid nowadays?
Do we care?
No, we don't. Let's go see what we screwed up. Yeah, go. I don't know if we screwed up anything, but the input shaft did pop out of the splines, and it's held in place, captive, by, here it is. Here's the input shaft with the splines right here. See the splines? And that's
Here's the
part-
mess he made.
Because come on, man, you're in on this action. So here's the front of the motor. That's kind of neat. You can see the pan here. You can see all the holes. There's only supposed to be 4 here, but the person that originally designed this didn't check their measurements. Fortunately, he did something that made them be so far off that we could drill them in the right place and still use the piece and modify it. And thankfully, I don't mean that as a dig, but honestly. Here's the oil pump. There's the other belt. It's going to be for the alternator. But show us here what we got to do, Aiden.
Big hunk of aluminum.
Hunk of aluminum. We got to...
You see that there, where the lines are?
Yeah.
Not supposed to be there. We got to get rid of that.
Yeah, so we got to cut that off. We got to whack that off. Cut that off. We'll cut that off.
Yeah.
And then we got to drill some
let's say
holes.
that.
We got to drill some holes. Yeah, holes. All right.
Holes.
Oh, did you do that on purpose?
No.
God. All right. Well, we don't have a mill.
We don't. We're going to do some redneck.
Yeah, we're gonna do some redneck stuff. I can say stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff. I
Yeah,
said
redneck stuff.
Redneck stuff. Engage. Okay, well, that was the redneck stuff engineering. It was smart, but it went, Aiden, how'd that go?
Oh, great.
Average mediocre.
Yeah.
Also, is it leaking more transmission fluid?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, God. I don't know if it knocked out you think it knocked out a seal? I don't even know what it looks like in there. Oh, man.
Seems like we might be finding out.
Yeah, we might be finding out, buddy.
Opened a can of worms.
Yeah, we sure did. All right, so we're gonna have to clean that up. Anyway, so we don't have a mill and we don't have time, and there's hardly anybody that machines around here, and it's a pain in the butt. And all we wanted to do was inset an inch diameter hole, about a 1/4 inch deep, so that the part where the end of the trunnion or the A-arm goes can be inset. That way the bolt doesn't do all the work. Or if, hypothetically, if the bolt were to break, it would be captive and not just lose the strength there. So that's what we did, and it came out okay, but we were basically trying to turn a drill press into a mill and hold it there with everybody. And so, here's where we inset it. And it worked pretty well, but basically we had to do it by hand. So it was kind of ghetto, and I don't suggest it. But we did get those done. So what we need to basically do is knock off these corners, which honestly we're probably just gonna do with a big Sawzall, and then grab the angle grinder with the coarse sanding flapper disc on it and the corners, because all the important tolerances are already all done, but we need to knock some aluminum off to get it off the way. Yeah, what did we learn today?
Input shaft can come out of the transmission.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Drill press is not a mill.
It worked out.
Kind of.
It's not brilliant. Okay,
Didn't
what
break
else?
anything or kill anyone.
Correct. Yeah, well, look, maybe we just not do that again.
Yeah.
What else?
We might have screwed something up.
Like what? Oh, the transmission?
The transmission.
Tranny fluid everywhere. It's purple, too. Why don't you clean that up yet?
Cleaning up tools first.
Oh, the ones that got...
Covered in it? Yeah.
Okay. Was this an exciting video that everybody should watch?
Yeah?
Yeah. You're welcome. Should they come back? And watch more?
I'd like it if you would.
Yeah, we got to get him in a good engineering school so he can have a great life and, an income and a future, right?
Yeah.
And make America a better place in the future.
Yeah. I think there's another phrase, but I don't think that makes some people happy.
No, most people just want to destroy the entire social fabric of America and play the big monopoly game to make everybody broke and powerless. Mm-hmm. That's my personal opinion.
Misery likes company.
Yeah, well, I don't like that kind of company. Let's just go succeed.
Yeah.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Also, you're saying Merry Christmas? I'm supposed to say Merry Christmas.
Fine. Happy Hanukkah.
Yes, well done. It is both a Christmas and a belated Hanukkah special. You're welcome. Or whatever else you celebrate. Have fun. See you guys. Do you find school annoying? Do you like building hot rods? If you were in Washington, D.C., would you Uber all the way from the bar to the Russian embassy to urinate on their front gate? Then you may have what it takes to start a space program. Bam! Breaking All the Rules by Jim Cantrell, where he does all of those cool things and more. Yes, he was the guy that Elon Musk called to take him into Russia to try to buy the engines from their nuclear weapons. And then when the Russians were annoying, they're like, you know what? Let's just do it ourselves. And you may be that kind of person to just do it yourself. Like Jim, he's a cool guy. Yes, I lost the bet to him, but that's beside the point. I have read it, and it's great. Actually, you're gonna be surprised. You really should actually read this, because if you like building hot rods, and you think space cool, and school is annoying, you're gonna resonate. So buy his book! Go in the description below and check it out. You will not be disappointed.